This is the reason why narcissists will continue to evil you until you are old and dead. Why do narcissists and other self-centered individuals behave as they do? Most of us struggle to comprehend how and why narcissists think and behave as they do. Everyone who has ever worked with, or even just met a narcissist, can concur that they are extremely irritating. Before moving on to the next section, let's define narcissism and examine its evolution over time. NPD is a mental and personality disorder characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance, an inability to empathize with others, and a preoccupation with acclaim and admiration. Close family members and friends of a person with this issue may provide assistance in a variety of methods. Why do so many individuals only concern about themselves? Narcissism is a real, long-lasting mental disorder induced by adverse childhood experiences and trauma. Some individuals have become narcissistic as a result of growing up without rules and receiving a great deal of attention. Especially when they are young, narcissists' minds are typically vulnerable. You may have been pampered as a child, or your parents may have had unrealistic expectations for you, but they may have a good purpose for doing so. Without a doubt, narcissists can be extremely ruthless. They frequently harm the individuals they care about most to demonstrate how little they value themselves. You can convince a narcissist to trust you or overlook your faults if you show them sufficient affection. However, if you tell a narcissist about your flaws, he or she may neglect any good you could do for them. As soon as a narcissist realizes that you are a person like themselves, they will cease communicating with you and begin to mistreat you. This video provides 6 examples of the vile nature of narcissists. Examine this film to determine if it can teach us anything. Narcissists are driven by a strong desire to succeed above all else. There are no shades of grey in narcissists' perception of the world. A narcissist constantly desires authority, success, and admiration. Their aim is to inspire envy in those around them, particularly those who have already achieved their objectives. Their perverted reasoning leads them to believe that your success is due to them. Alternatively, they may be envious of someone else's success because they neglected an opportunity to impress you. Narcissists ignore logic and will not be persuaded by your words. When a narcissist competes with you, they are not attempting to hurt your emotions. They simply enjoy doing so. They have no idea what to do with themselves. They lack emotions, so their behavior is inconsistent. Your closest friends and family will be the first to congratulate you on your success. People who are only concerned with themselves alter the plot. Narcissists won't be there to celebrate your accomplishments with you. They'll be too occupied pointing out your mistakes. Those in authority will do everything possible to prevent you from obtaining what you desire. Additionally, narcissists tend to feel superior to other individuals. Even though they constantly feel terrible about themselves, they convince themselves that they are superior to others. Narcissists may assault their victims by boasting and spreading untruths about their actions. In addition, they may ridicule, smear, mock, disgrace, or humiliate them in other ways. Narcissists frequently portray themselves as superior to others so that others will revere and obey them. In contrast, narcissists tend to venerate and even worship those they perceive as helpful or powerful. A narcissist, on the other hand, is only interested in himself or herself. People who are not in the center are viewed by narcissists as helpless wretches who deserve derision because they are no better than narcissists. Narcissists are cruel to others because they believe they are superior to everyone else. Narcissists typically have a high opinion of themselves, including the belief that they are superior to or more essential than others. The narcissist will blame you for anything negative you do to them. They may be interested in your unique perspective or assistance. Thirdly, Narcissists do not respond well to constructive criticism. When narcissists receive negative feedback, they frequently freeze. How well we can handle criticism depends on our self-assurance and our abilities in this area. Even if they do not appear to, narcissists take criticism extremely seriously. When narcissists receive negative feedback, they frequently lose control and begin to weep. It makes no difference whether the feedback is beneficial or harmful. It appears that they care greatly about what others say about them. In that case, you must acknowledge that they were correct and you were incorrect. If you continue to blame them without accepting some of the responsibility yourself, they will worsen the situation. If you do not comply with their demands, they will increase their pressure. If you refuse to comply with their demands, they will wage war against you. If the narcissist does not respond positively to feedback, it may be futile to attempt to help them learn from the situation. Keep in mind that they are completely preoccupied with themselves and will become even more vicious if you reprimand them. How can you evade someone who only cares about themselves? Fourth, narcissists have difficulty forgiving themselves. The majority of the time, narcissists are motivated not by self-love, but by a profound loathing of their differences. However, the majority of people concur that the victim should forgive the offender. Self-forgiveness for narcissists can be a painful procedure. People react to loss in two distinct ways. One is that they do not discuss it. They may conclude that it has no effect on how they feel about themselves, or they may add it to the list of things they prefer to keep to themselves. One cannot distinguish the other individual for a narcissist. Once you are aware of what to expect from a narcissist, you are able to see through their facade. Since they lack a consciousness, they have no regard for anyone, including themselves. Narcissists are incapable of forgiving others because their vanity gets in the way. Because they are obsessed with inhaling the diseases that other people exude, they will never cease attempting to harm others. 5. Narcissists are only concerned with the narratives they have created about their own lives. Narcissists are irresistibly attractive and charming. They are experts at making the primary character likable by providing a tragic history of mistreatment or isolation. We greatly admire their bravery and independence. The sales proposal will sound even better if we have low self-esteem. They want us to believe that we can rediscover our purpose and vitality with their assistance, but this is a lie. Characters and stories about narcissists and other self-centered individuals can be intriguing. Real-life accounts of achievement, fortitude, and even generosity will hold your attention. When you glance back, you will notice how different things were. If you look closely enough, you will discover that their empty lives are only concealed by the fantasies they create in their minds. This makes it simple to disregard or dismiss diverse points of view. When someone challenges the narcissist's meticulously constructed worldview, they become hostile or even defensive. Everyone around them will learn to be cautious as a result of their inability to cope with the truth. The sixth characteristic of narcissists is that they lack concern for those around them. Consequently, narcissists tend to be cold-hearted. They cannot experience the emotions of others. Narcissists lack sensitivity because they cannot comprehend how others feel. Self-centered individuals, like narcissists, are emotionally indifferent and callous. Instead, they develop an unhealthy preoccupation with themselves at a young age. Due to the fact that their parents provide for all of their requirements as adults, it appears that they do not care about the welfare of those in their immediate social circles. Do not attempt to assist a narcissist by filling in their own voids in development. You now realize that you were merely a pawn in a game that sustained their ego, and that you cannot expect them to have the same emotions as a normal person. Narcissists cannot comprehend others because they are preoccupied with themselves. They cannot comprehend how you feel because it goes against their nature to prioritize your desires over their own. To avoid the narcissist's wrath and coldness, it may appear prudent to comply with the narcissist's harsh demands and behavior. Please do not delude yourself into believing that this will save you. You should not anticipate the ego to alter. You should instead embrace them as they are. Stop making justifications for your poor behavior and denying that it is harmful to you. Since narcissists are unwilling to change, there is no sense in denying it. The true test is how long you can continue to treat yourself in this manner before you start believing your own propaganda. Don't lose concentration on the tasks at hand. If you have a greater understanding of narcissistic personality disorder, you will be able to recognize and avoid poor relationships, as well as create better ones. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more similar content, please subscribe, like, remark, and enable push notifications. If you found this video to be useful, you may also enjoy my other videos.